this is where, to just wrap this up, I think one of the things that I'm most inspired by in the work that we do is, we're working with, we built Optimize and the Social Innovation Challenge and that whole part of what we do. And what we started to see is that a very large number of transfer students and non-traditional students were participating. And so we ended up building specific transfer-focused programs where we work with community colleges around the state and offer social innovation programming there in collaboration with those colleges, and then have what we call transfer bridges, where starting there's opportunities, and then there's opportunities sort of over a bridge to come to U of M, and then opportunities on this side to really feel that you're part of a community and you belong, and to participate in these very high impact programs like Optimize. And one of the narratives that we encountered when we first were seeking financial support for these kinds of programs was a sense that students from non-traditional backgrounds or transfer students would have a hard time doing all that we were saying they could do, like not just doing their classes, but also building a project on the side and being a part of the Social Innovation Challenge, or building new programs on campus for their peers, or serving as ambassadors back to their campuses. And our argument, which the College of LSA fully supported and made with us, was that actually those students are more likely to be able to do that, because the things that they've had to overcome to even get here and to be in that, that place that they are today, is the stories you hear are incredible, right? And they've made it through so much already to get here, and there's a sense of purpose and an ability to compartmentalize and work on lots of different things because they've had to, more than a student. Not that students who come here through a traditional, like, enter when you're 18, leave when you're 22 kind of path can't do that, but oftentimes they haven't had to fight as much to get to where they are. And in my mind, that is where, and fortunately, after 3 years, the foundation that's funding this completely embraced the outcomes that we showed and said, wow, like, you're right, and put a lot more funding toward this. But to me, I think that your ability to do that is probably partly from the path that you took to get here. And I think that there's a lot of students out there who might think there's lots of reasons why not them to either enter whatever field it is they care about. We were talking about the medical field, but it could be any field. But really, I think that if you're working through obstacles now, it prepares you even better in the future to be in a situation where you have lots of challenges going on around you and you need to find a way to stay even keel through it. So that's my hope with the work that we're doing, is that we change that narrative in people's mind around sort of from like a deficit kind of mindset to an asset-based mindset.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree with you more. Students who come from a different organization are self-selecting.
Yep.
They are looking to do something different.
Yep.
They will be more successful.
Yep.
They will be successful in a different way, and they have a different kind of energy and a different drive, and anything that you can do to help support them will contribute to the success of this organization.
Yeah. Well, that's a great little blurb to close on. We might have to pull that out as a promotion for our transfer programs. But thank you so much for making the time. This was a fun conversation.
Oh, I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
All right.
Great.
This clip came from a longer episode of the Why Not Me podcast. Find it on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music, or wherever you listen to your podcasts.